Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. So this video is a little bit different. It's all filmed on my Pocket 3, apart from obviously these little talking head bits. But basically I thought I would film the process of how I did my new room layout. Originally this room was kind of more of just a dumping ground for all my stuff I'd collected over the years, and I was really into cosplay, so I had like a massive craft table and a little kind of gaming area. So yeah, it was kind of getting a little bit chaotic in this room and it was kind of hard to chill out. Especially the TV area, it was like there was just too much going on. So yeah, this is how I put my current room layout together. Before doing it, I did get a loft conversion, so a lot of stuff got put up in the loft. And I also got rid of a few games. I think I got rid of about 40. I had a lot of filler games that I picked up at charity shops for £1 that I'm never going to play. So yeah, I wanted to make space and get some money to buy things that I actually wanted. So yeah, I did all that first, and then here's the footage of me putting my room together. Okay, so now that I've got rid of a few games, well, I think a few, I got rid of about 40 games, so I need to sell some of them still, but I'm going to take them out of the room. I've taken loads of cosplay out of the room. This was where my Billy bookcase was, that is there now. That used to have a Calyx unit with loads of like cosplays in, so that's now gone. Because I've got a loft conversion, so I can put some stuff up there now, which is really handy. So yeah, this area is going to be kind of more of a chill area, so the TV is going to come off the wall. Because I want it on my TV unit so I can actually like play games properly, because it's not really good just in the corner there. But yeah, these units will have to come off. My plan is to move this, because I was going to have this here, but I don't think it's going to work. So this is going to go in the corner there. So I'm going to have that as, well, I'm going to get rid of that shelf that's up there. And then I can put a few bits on there, because I had another Calyx unit there that's now in that cupboard, which is cool. This is going to stay here. This I'm going to buy some thin shelves so I can put more games on, and the desk will stay here. It's a mess at the moment. That'll stay here. And I've got a few bits to decorate the room as well, so like, all the posters are going to come down. I'm going to have a really good rearrange, because yeah, it's just, I have too much stuff and I need to either store some or sell some and just, yeah, make it a bit more fresher. So okay, day 2, this is how it's looking. And as you can see, I have moved the shelves that were there because it was just getting too like claustrophobic. There's too much going on. So yeah, these are the shelves that were on top of my TV unit, which are taller than I thought they were going to be. I kind of playing around, I had my CDs there. I was going to put my Mega Drive underneath, but I'm thinking I might try and move my CD somewhere else and just have maybe like all my Sega stuff. So Dreamcast, Mega Drive, Master System and my Mega CD, and that hopefully will all fit there nicely. So I'm going to do that now and see how that looks. I kind of want to keep this corner to just 90s stuff, so I'm going to move the 360 to the opposite side. I bought some shelves which are hopefully going to fit them on quite nicely. So yeah, this will be hopefully just PlayStation underneath. The issue is it's kind of hiding most of these shelves, so I'm going to move the PS2 anyway because it's not 90s, and that'll go on the other side as well. And I'm thinking I might just put some magazines here, just something so I can have a read on the night time. In this bit here I could just put stuff that I'm not too bothered about just to store. So yeah, that's my plan for that. So I will do this and see how it'll look. So for this area, I think I'm going to get rid of this, well, not rid of it, I'm going to store it for now, because I have another Tomb Raider poster which I got when the anniversary game came out, and it's a nice promotional poster which I really like. So I'm going to buy a frame for that. That's going to go here, and I've got a couple of other Tomb Raider bits that I can put there framed as well. And then on these shelves up here I might put just Tomb Raider stuff, because I've got a lot of I think I'm going to leave that chainsaw there. I might get a few horror bits to put next to it as well. And the DG Hero box I will move to the opposite side of the room. On the actual walls, I'm going to keep this wall the same because that costs a lot of money for all the command strips that I use, and I quite like it, it looks nice. But this wall over here, the bow and arrow I will keep up there. I'm going to take all the posters off. I've got some fake brick wall which may look awful, but I'm going to see how it looks. I've got a really cheap roll of it, so I'll see. And then I will put a few little like frames back up. Like I want to keep my Blade Runner, and I'm going to move my Lost Boys poster over here as well. Today the only thing I can really do is play around with the shelving area. So yeah, I'll do that now and I will show you guys how that looks. So this is how this section is looking, which I think looks pretty nice. It does have room to grow. So this is just Sega I think eventually it might all be Mega Drive, but I do have like lots of space that I can add more Mega Drive for now. Dreamcast, I probably don't want many more because the price is like way too much. So there's a few more ones, so that's enough space for Dreamcast. Mega CD, I do want a few more, but again, nothing crazy. Same with Master System. I don't have any more room apart from one game for that, so it wants to be there forever. But for now, I think this works quite well. This is the end of day 2, technically day 3 because I started this a while ago. But yeah, all the things are off here. No, don't eat that. The cat's trying to eat stuff. I'm obsessed with the fake leaves. This is how the TV unit is looking now. It looks really bare because I'm used to having like stuff just everywhere. But yeah, it's nice how I can play on either one now. And like I said, it's going to be like a nice Tomb Raider kind of wall section. And then up there, you can see very well. It's got a few of my Tomb Raider bits that are not too heavy. Okay, so it's a new day and my other furniture has arrived, which I thought were going to be taller. I thought they were going to be like the IKEA ones, which are sadly out of stock, so I can't buy those. These are from Argos. It's not really working well because I can't fit all my Xbox 360 on. I've still got like my collector's editions there. So my new plan is to move the 2 small Billy bookcases and like stack them on top of each other. Hopefully that'll be fine. I might try and screw them together somehow and put them there instead. The smaller, thinner bookcases can go over there because these realistically, if the CDs, you can see there, like I can't fit games and it's just wasted space. I thought I could put some little bits there, but I'd rather use it for games. So yeah, I think I'll put my PS1, Dreamcast and Sega Mega CD on these and the other side, and then I'll have more space to put like my Xbox and PS2, which I do know fit on a Billy bookcase that's quite tall. So yeah, I'm going to do that and see how that looks. So I haven't dusted or hoovered, so ignore any of that, but I have moved the PS2 over here now, so that's how it's looking. I've got room to grow for that, so that's fine. And then my 360 is here. Doesn't have a lot of room to grow, so I think I'm going to have to have a 1-in, 1-out system for that now. And then I've got my chainsaw up there with my Fable Collector's Edition and my little Dead Rising zombie thing as well, so that's cool. I'm a DJ Hero, which is the hardest thing to kind of put nicely. But yeah, that's that there. This sections are awful. I need to get some more for that. Drawers are staying here, that's got my clothes in. And then on this side, I've got my Wii U here. And then I've got GameCube, PS3. I'll not be buying much for those, so I feel like I won't need much space. And then I've got my original Xbox, which I don't need much more for. Same with the Wii, I think that's enough space for that. And then I've got PC on the very bottom. And then this is the section that I've changed, which I really like now. I was going to get a little table to put my magazines and stuff on, but I'm going to be changing a few bits anyway, so I think I'll just leave that there for now. On the bottom here, I've got my Atari and my Master System. Dreamcast, I only want a few more games for, so I've got plenty of space for that. These shelves are weird because I was left with these 2 little shelves that don't fit any CDs on, so these managed to fit quite nicely. And then PS1, I do want to buy quite a bit more for, and I do have space for it, so yeah, I'm happy with that. I can always buy another one if I wanted to down the line, but for now, I've got plenty of room. And the good thing about moving this stuff around, I actually can use these bottom shelves because it was such a waste just having like a tiny little bit. So I managed to fit quite a bit of Mega Drive on there, and my Sonic Lego, and then more Mega Drive. Eventually this is probably supposed to all be Mega Drive, so plenty of room for that. Got my Mega CD. Again, I only want a few more bits for that, so plenty of space for one shelf. And then I managed to put my N64 and Super Nintendo there. I do want to expand those collections at some point, so they won't stay there forever. But yeah, I feel like it's looking good now. So I'm just waiting on a few bits to like spruce everything up. And then I've got a box full of stuff that I need to find a home for. But I'll do that once it's all sorted. Okay, so now that all the furniture is where it needs to be, except this because I just moved it because I'm going to tackle this wall here. I bought this really cheap fake brick wall. Like to get like a nice one, it was going to be like 100 quid or something like that. So I got this really cheap stuff because you're not going to see much of it because I'm going to have it like covered in posters. It's just mainly to cover like, I don't know if you can really see, but the wall's ruined off. Like I've got holes off the TV and where I've had command strips, some of them have like taken the paintwork off and like even the blue tack, it's left awful like grease marks. So yeah, I'm gonna cover this, and then I'll cover it in poster so you won't see much of it, but at least it'll cover like some of the awful bits of paint that came off. So we'll see how that looks. Okay, so as you can see, the wallpaper did not go well. It was awful stuff, but when I ripped it off, it left awful residue, so the wall was an absolute state. So I had to cover it with something, so I've just done some posters for now that I had to hand. It looks okay. It's not kind of what I was going for, but it kind of, I don't know. I did have a poster wall in the 90s, so. The last part is really doing this wall here, so I'm going to take the shelves down because they don't line up, because I never used to have the layout like this, so that needs to come down. Okay, so this is how the back of the wall is looking now. I had this Sonic 3 poster, which looks really cool, and then I managed to put my Turtles and Mars Attacks poster up. The purple space there will be 2 of my other posters. I've got a signed Lost Boys one and my Blade Runner poster, so they will go there, but I need some command strips first for that. So that is most of the room complete now. I do want to do a few little changes, but I'll do a full room tour at the beginning of next year like I did last year. I think it's kind of fun to see the difference each year. So yeah, I'll do that. It's not that long really to the new year, so yeah, I'll do that then. I don't always have every single item when I'm in this room. That will be a little bit overkill, but for the video I've put everything on just so you can see how it looks in all its glory. I love it. It's just so chill. Like I say, watching a VHS or playing some games, listening to music. Definitely how I like to spend my evenings, just to kind of chill out after a day at work. So yeah, here is a quick little montage of how it looks.